Hey everybody, Ross with Coinsncoffee here, and we're back hunting some nickels, and it's been a while since we found any silver or buffalo nickels, so hopefully we can catch some for these finds today. Apart from that, we'll be looking for errors, of course, as well as foreigns and proofs, and any of the early Jeffersons from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. We'll be using our microscope to show up all the details, and I'll bring you in on the first find. Wish us luck. Alright, roll 10 of the box, and first find from the 40s, a 1949. See if we have a mint mark. No mint mark, so 1949 from Philadelphia. Some of the lesser finds so far is we got a 2009 Denver. These are kind of a personal favorite of mine. I really enjoy the Journey Westward series from 2004 and 2005, so I always pick out the nice shiny ones. And these are some really nice. This looked almost proof-like when I saw the reverse of it. It's just a 1997 Denver, but man, it's got a lot of luster left, a lot of detail left as well, and the steps in Monticello are very visible. And same to be said with this 1989 Denver, not as shiny, but still good partial steps on Monticello and nice strike with the hairlines. And on the very next roll, number 11, we have a second one from the 40s. We have a 1947 from Denver. And bringing in on roll number 22, and we found a couple more from the 50s. Crusty old 1953 from, is that an S or a D? 1953 San Francisco. And another 1953, this looks like to be from Denver. Yeah, 1953 from Denver. And 1955. Let's see if we can get one from Philly. That would be a nice semi-key date. Only just over 8 million of those were minted. 1955 from Denver. Womp, womp, womp. It's one of the few that I need left for my album is a 1955 Denver, and as well as some of the earlier 50s, which are lower dates as well. And looking through the rest of this roll, I saw another older date popping its head out. Yeah, here we go. 1957 with a Denver mint mark. All right, we're on roll number 30, and we got ourselves a doozy. So, not from this roll, but leading up to this roll, we found another 1952 from Philly, and a 1948. Let's see, we've got mint mark. Yeah, 1948 San Francisco, and this is a 1946 from Philly. That's not the doozy. I was looking through this roll. Can you see it? Do you see stars? We found a freaking Liberty nickel. 1906, and it's got some damage on it. It's got a lot of environmental damage on it. It's slick. There's no details. I don't care. You see the back's in pretty rough shape. You can just make out the V and then the reef around it. But I am stoked. This is the first Liberty nickel that I've actually found while hunting. So I have just a couple of Liberty heads, and I do already have a 1906 in better condition. Still kind of slick on the face, but much better condition than the one I just found. But still, that is excellent. It's a first, and I am so happy about it. Let's see what else this box produces. And we're on roll 32, and we found Another old nickel. We have a first year Jefferson, 1938. Let's see if we can find a mint mark. It would be key date if we could get a 38 Denver or a 38 San Francisco. Let's check the back and see. Nope, 38 Philadelphia. But I don't have that one yet in my album. So, now I do. All right. And found another 40s. Get that to focus. 1949 from Denver. And we're up to roll number 42, and we found a couple of more from the 40s. Starting off right to left, we got 1940. We got mint mark. Let's see what we got up here. 1940 San Francisco, nice. As well as two 1948s. Now let's see if any of these are from San Francisco, because that would be a semi-key date. Nope, that's Philadelphia and another Philadelphia. I'll put these in for the 40s. I'm getting quite a few from the 40s. Alright, well that wraps it up for this nickel box hunt. Second box in a row, no silver found, but that's quite alright. I am super stoked that we found a Liberty nickel. And there were a couple more that we found from the 50s, 53 Philly, 58 Denver, and another 58 Denver. So, in total, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 9 from the 40s, 8 from the 50s. We have a 2009, and a couple of nicer ones. These two, we'll see if maybe that might upgrade albums. They're just from the 80s and 90s, and then a nice Journey Westward nickel, as well as the 1938, which I finally have in my album here. And soon to come, like with the penny albums, we'll be upgrading these nickel albums too. So stay tuned for that. Alright everybody, this has been Russ with Coins and Coffee. Hope y'all enjoyed this nickel box hunt. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.